Our next speaker is Seif. He is COO of Advanced Rocket Technologies, and he will be speaking about the next generation of space engineers, about education, as I understood. So, Seif, the floor is yours. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Alex, and would like to thank everyone for attending. It's a great pleasure to speak in front of everyone. So, just to give you a little bit of introduction about ART, we have literally been registered 2 years ago in May of 2022. We essentially identified, some incentives in Middle Eastern space sector, and we looked at incentives, and the infrastructure that the Middle East has, and we essentially thought, that if there's a launch service that's in the Middle East, it will actually allow us to offer a price per kilogram that's competitive anywhere else in the world. That's just because of the incentives the Middle East offer and the fuel infrastructure. So lots of things coming together, lots of factors coming together, which will essentially allow us to offer a price per kilogram that's pretty much cheaper. But we know the launch business is extremely hard, to make a reliable product, that's delivering satellites into space. It will take lots of time, lots of effort, and lots of money, of course. And, we understand the risk, and we know what we're venturing into. And one of the things, so basically why I'm here is to share a trajectory review about ART. So I'm going to talk about, how the development of the Omani spaceport will actually help us, and how they came at the perfect time, and how that infrastructure that's being built in the Middle East will actually allow us to empower the next generation of space engineers, and how we will make space more accessible. So the Middle Eastern space sector, we know, is poised for growth, projected to reach 75 billion by 2032. And, Oman's investment in that spaceport is it's a strategic move. It perfectly aligns, with our vision as well for the Middle East. And it signifies, a momentous leap in our mission to democratize space access. One of the things that ART is developing at the moment is a suborbital rocket program. It's a comprehensive space access strategy. This program serves as a critical testbed for a larger orbital class rocket development, allowing us to refine and validate our technologies. So this stepwise approach ensures that we advance our capabilities with the highest levels of safety and reliability. Because, let's be honest, if we start building a big rocket, straight away it's inefficient, it will cost us a lot of money, and there's lots of risks, to everyone, and, that's the stakeholders. So we have essentially came up with, 3 phases for our company. So the first phase is a prototype, which we are, at this stage at the moment. And then after the prototype, we hope to move on to the suborbital rocket, where, as I said, it will act as a test bed for the orbital rocket. But at the same time, we will utilize those suborbital rockets to universities, the educational sector, students, anyone who wishes, to offer to research in the high atmosphere. So they're actually designed to cater a broad spectrum of stakeholders. So they provide an invaluable platform for the educational sector, as I said, government bodies, satellite operators, and research institutions, allowing them to conduct experiments and gather data in unique suborbital conditions, including high and low gravity environment. And also, so how the development of the Omani spaceport, so it exemplifies the synergy between national infrastructure and private enterprise. It allows us to further our commitment to make space more accessible. This is the reason why ART was created in the first place, is to make space research more accessible to the everyday scientists, to students. And the spaceport in Oman will actually allow us to do that. So we would actually, we're developing programs right now to provide students, and just the average scientist to get hands-on experience in satellite design from the whole spectrum, from design, launch to operating the satellite. And moreover, our programs are designed to equip the next generation of space engineers with the skills and knowledge needed to thrive in an evolving sector. In this way, we're actually addressing the workforce challenge in the Middle East, because in the Middle East at the moment, space is a very novel industry. There isn't much. The workforce is a challenge over there, and we hope to solve this challenge as well. And also, the spaceport will facilitate our ambitious program that allows students and researchers to launch their product on board our reusable suborbital rocket. This initiative isn't just about providing services. It's about encouraging scientific inquiry and enabling, the participants and the students, whoever, to join, to actually contribute to tangible solutions that the space, tangible solutions to global challenges from space. So yeah, this strategic development of the Oman spaceport, amplifies the potential of our initiative and their initiative as well. The more came at the perfect time. We are a very new company. As I said, we literally been registered 2 years ago. And hopefully we should be, if everything goes okay, we should be launching this August, and it will be the first ever private company launch in the Middle East. Hopefully that will go okay. So yeah, don't really have a presentation. Just wanted to talk about more our company, what we're doing. So yeah, in closing, the synergy between ART's strategic initiative and Oman's infrastructure development are paving the way for a new era of space exploration in the Middle East. Thank you for joining me in this conversation, and Alex, I'll pass back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's very interesting.